Okay, America, we're back. Once again, thank you for coming into my kitchen and allowing me to prepare some of the most amazing meals for you so that you will have some amazing recipes to then turnkey to your families. Now, let me ask you a question. Is anyone interested in Salmon Croquettes? Well, if you are, you're in the right place at the right time, and your bellies are going to love you for it. So I want you to stay tuned because it's another Sundays at JB's, and we're whipping up something special, Salmon Croquettes. And boy, is it good. So here we are in my kitchen, and these are our special invited guests for this particular meal. So right here I have chopped cilantro, chopped yellow peppers, onions, and orange peppers, and right here is garlic. And all of these ingredients will go in this hot pan and we'll saute them. Okay, so here's the oil. We're going to drizzle the pan just like this. Now we're going to take our special invited guests, and one by one we're going to add them to I am going to stir, and then I'm going to add some of my other friends to this mix. First, I'm going to add a little more oil to the mix, and now I'm going to proceed with Mr. Adobo. My friend Mr. Onion Powder. Creole Blend. Mr. Garlic Powder. Special invited guest tonight, Mr. Basil, and a little bit of black pepper, and we're going to mix this around just like this. Now when we put this in the croquettes, this is going to flavor it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the mixture that you should have. Onions, cilantro, orange peppers, red peppers, and garlic. Now you sit this over to the side and then you break out your salmon. So here we go. The main performer tonight, salmon. So we're going to take the salmon, put it in like so. Now, how much salmon you use depends on your family size. I usually use 2 to 3 cans. Put it in just like so. Okay, and so we're back. So I prepped the salmon, and we're going to begin with adding our other invited guests, balsamic vinegar. So I'm going to sprinkle some of this right in here just like that. Then we're going to add some Grey Poupon, just a little bit, just a little. Then we're going to come over here to our friend, onion powder. We're going to put a little onion powder in here. Mr. Adobo. Sprinkle some black pepper in there. Some basil. Some sassoon, Goya. Some brown sugar, just a little, just like this. Some oil. A little bit of Creole, and we are ready. So we're going to mix it lightly. And here we go. So now we add the onions, the cilantro, the peppers, all of this goodness right here, just like this. And we mix it. Wow, look at this. How good is this? So we take 1 egg, just like that. We add another egg. And we mix it. This is what's going to hold it together. Now, should you continue to add other ingredients, that is up to you. What I put in here is the ingredients that work for me. But you can put anything in here. It's all a matter of preference. But what I provided you with is a strong base, an anchor. And you can continue to add to this, or you can go with this wonderful recipe that I'm making. Now, the base, because I always told you guys that you must have a dominant season. So the dominant season tonight is the cilantro, the peppers, the onions, the garlics, and my special friends that I added to that mix. And then we top that off with this balsamic vinegar. And this is going to come out, I mean, just amazing. So one of my last steps is to take some of these cornbread crumbs right here, right? So most people use one form of breadcrumbs, but I like to use two. So then my next ingredient is to use some of this seasoning right here. And this acts like breadcrumbs, for seasoning right here. And so now I have two mixtures to actually hold these croquettes together. And here comes the not so fun part. So you have to take your hands, dig in deep, and mix it just like this. So one of my final steps is to add some more oil to the pan. And what I do is after I add the oil to the pan, I take a paper towel or I take my hands and I just make sure the whole entire pan is hit with this oil. Because we want to make sure that when it's in the oven, that it doesn't stick. There you go. The whole pan is hit now. So there's my oven. And I have it preheated. Now it's heated at 395 degrees. So the last step is to take the salmon croquette just like this. Go back and forth until you have a nice ball. And when you have a nice ball just like this, look at this. Let it drop and just pat it like so. You grab another one and you do the same thing. Make sure it's condensed, it's solid. Come back over here, let it drop, pat it to the desired size, and you do it again. Make sure that when you place them in the pan that you spread them nicely apart so when it's time to use your spatula to pull them out, you can do so without damaging the other croquette. Here we go one more time. Let it drop, pat it out a little bit. One more time. And pat it out. Continue to do like so. This particular motion, let it drop, pat it out. And here is my last one, ladies and gentlemen. Sunday's croquette. Look that. Nice. So I put them into a bowl. I patted them. They're in the pan. And when this is complete, or I should say when it's finally done, you will have salmon croquettes unlike any croquettes you've ever put in your mouth before. So this is what they look like before we put them in the oven and we golden them and brown them. We're going to place them in the oven at 395 degrees for an hour or a little less than an hour. And when they come out, they'll be nice and golden brown and they look like gold nuggets. So I'll see you in about an hour with salmon croquettes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. All right, ladies and gentlemen, here's your finished product. We're gonna plate these things and then I'm going to taste it. Go. Okay, look at this. We're back. And the bang bang is right here. Ladies and gentlemen, if you prepare this meal, your kids will never leave home. Family members will constantly knock at your door. This is the ultimate Salmon Croquette. So I'm gonna plate this. Put this right here. So I want you guys to have an amazing shot. Look at this. Woo! Talking about a piece of beauty. Now this beauty is gonna go right here in my mouth and my stomach. So here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the moment of truth. This is the bang bang. When something's in your belly, something is right. Make sure you come back every weekend for the world's greatest recipes by none other than hands, Jbthementor. Until the next show, I'm out, and tell your families I got them.